today's society, there are certain standards set for everything, from what you think a house should look like to how you behave in public. Many people compare practically every aspect of their lives to these standards that are in our heads. Conducting my research on one of the shortcuts the human brain uses, called the availability heuristic, I came across another standard that society sets in our mind that we oftentimes doesn't know exists. But that's not where my project started. My name is Lexi 14 years old, and I've always been interested in how the human brain functions, as well as the little quirks it has. My question was, how does the availability heuristic affect self-image? My experiment investigated the effects the availability heuristic has on young students' minds. I basically gave two groups of people two slightly different surveys. One group was asked to provide 3 examples of when they were selfless and then provide a self-rate on how selfless they thought they were. The other group was asked to provide 10 examples of when they thought they were selfless and then provide a self-rate of how selfless they thought they were. I thought this might be interesting to analyze the results and look at how much the latter question of each of the groups was affected by how many examples to provide. When I looked at the results, however, there was nothing in particular that stood out to me, except the fact that both groups answered the second question generally in the same manner as the first group. At first, I figured that it was probably just a few of the subjects didn't complete their surveys all the way. After further analysis, though, I learned that the reason that I probably got this result was that there was already a standard in the subject's minds for this trait of selflessness. The reason my first question, providing the examples, didn't affect how the subject answered the second question was because the subjects already had some idea in their head of what it meant to be selfless, or they already thought of themselves as selfless or not selfless. Though I didn't originally plan on coming out with the results I did, they still made me think about what standards are set in society and how they affect people both positively and negatively.